Morning, Dion Johnson here, and I had a dream. Now, I can't wait to share it with you. I know that it's going to speak to not everybody, but maybe you, and so I want to share this dream with you. I've got a call in about 10 minutes, so I've got to be brief. But if you don't know me, my name's Dion, and I'm a senior leader developer, creator of Sovereign Intelligence, and the founder at Queen School Academy for Corporate Catalysts and Change Makers. And my work's really all about supporting women like you to embody your highness, step into your power, become an influential voice in your space to lead important, meaningful change. And so, if that's you, if you're a woman in senior leadership, a CEO, a director, a head, a corporate expert, then maybe this message is for you. I have dreams sometimes. I think they're prophetic dreams. They carry really quite powerful messages for women like us who are on the grow, who are called to make a big difference. So I hope that this dream really speaks to you like it spoke to me. And I felt so compelled to share it that I just couldn't wait to get to my desk to record this message for you. I really want you to listen keenly and then let me know how it lands, right? Let me know if it speaks to you. So here's the dream, 27th of May, 2025. I mean, literally, the dream lasted less than a minute. It was a very quick dream, but very potent and weighty and heavy. And the scene was that I was in a field. Uh, I've been in this field many times over the years in my dreams, and I've just noticed just recently just how many times this same field is showing up in my dream. And I was in a high position, so I was high up. Um, I was outdoors, sort of just looking down at the beautifully landscaped gardens. Like they were, it was just rambling fields, beautiful lawns, flower beds, trees of all varieties, bird song, rabbits, squirrels, and the palace was over there, very grand palace. It was just very, very grand, beautiful land and field and grounds, right? So you get the picture. And I was outside, but very high up. And also, simultaneously, it had the feel of being in a security room. So, those rooms where all the cameras are feed into screens. And so you can see all these different screens with different perspectives of the land. And yeah, so we were kind of simultaneously in that security room watching the screens as well as being outside. You know how dreams are, right? But this is possible in dreams. And I was looking and enjoying the scenery. But all of a sudden, out the corner of my eye, this being was moving through the field. So it came into view, an ominous figure, fully dressed in black, so like a hoodie, so I couldn't see his face and or its face, and it was covered from head to toe in black, had a rucksack on its back. I couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman. It had a kind of monster, kind of beast feel about it, ominous. And it was moving through the field, head down, hands in pockets, and it was moving through the field as though it didn't want to be seen. Like in the dream, I knew somehow that this thing was expecting that no one could see it. It was expecting that it was invisible, that it was moving and it wasn't interacting with anything. It was just moving through the field. And I caught it caught my attention. So oh yeah, the word inconspicuous came to mind. I had to look that word up this morning. It just means difficult to see. Um, yeah, I asked God in the dream. I asked God, "What is that?" And immediately, as I asked the question, I just knew. I just knew that this being, this thing that was moving, was a symbol. It was a metaphor. It was a representation of some things that I had to quickly capture when I woke up this morning. So I've got some notes. It says the figure represents imposters, deceivers, and frauds that are parading in industry, hiding in plain sight. The figure represents outdated ideas that are no longer relevant. The figure represents dark forces and ill intentions that are roaming freely, unjust policies, and new approaches that hurt people and do harm, moving forward uninterrupted, unchallenged, and gaining traction. Things that have been ignored, swept under the carpet, but still very much present. They haven't gone away. Hidden agendas still in operation, and this figure represents inappropriateness that must be stopped. And the message came, calling all sovereigns. That's you. What the watchwomen, the overseers, the faithful stewards, the warriors, the messengers, the mothers, wives, queens, the influential new breed of senior leaders who will bring their voice, call things out, speak truth to power, expose and uncover, the courageous ones who will answer the call and dare to show up in their industry, dare to speak up in their organizations, and dare to shake things up in their field. The vigilant ones, the change makers, the system shakers, and the ones who were born for such a time as this. The message is time to get ready. Your season of ascension has come. It's time to embody your highness and show up sovereign. Well, you can imagine that like this message really got me all fired up, and I realize that it's not for everyone, but it is for you if it's resonating, right? If you like my work, if you've been watching my work and are drawn to these messages, that's a sign that we go together, that this message could be for you. If you are in your role and you've been waking up to the realization that there's just more for you to be, if you have been thinking to yourself, this is fine, but it's just not fire. This is okay, but it's just not lighting me up. That, I've done well, but there's more. That if you've been feeling any of that, then I think this dream is for you, and it speaks powerfully to things that are hidden, that are happening on our watch, in our space. And I believe that it's time now for the uprising of an influential new breed of leader who will have done the work, be doing the work to liberate her voice, to tap into the work of her life, to get I don't know, uncomfortable with just things the way that they are and wanting to do something about them, wanting to speak up, wanting to lead important, meaningful change. Is this you? Because if it's you, then I think this dream that I had this morning is a wake-up call, is a summoning for us to decide that it's time to get ready, to take up our place, to lead like we were born to, and to show up sovereign. So if this is landing for you, I'd love to know how this is landing for you. I'd love to know if this is speaking to you. If it's speaking to you, that means we go together. So make yourself known to me, reach out, email me, click the link, book a call. Let's talk. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of this. I've got a meeting now, and I am really cheering you on in your day. It was a bank holiday yesterday, so today's the first day of the week for me. So happy new week to you, and I'll speak soon. Okay, bye.